Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. This pick a card reading is a general reading, so it should fit any situation you find yourself in. As always, we have our three piles here with group 1 on the left through to group 3 on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below along with the cards that I'm using. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can book that in the description box also. And that being said, I will leave you with your selection and I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey group 1, and welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the Zebra Jasper, then this is going to be your reading. So Zebra Jasper is a beautiful stone of physical strength and endurance, definitely supportive for that. It was also used as an amulet for tribal priests, a protection amulet. It's very much that warrior stone. You may really resonate with the warrior energy or just having that intense physical endurance, the ability to endure challenges and always come out on top and rise above. And I'm hearing be the bigger person as well, so that might be relevant for you too. So let's jump in group 1 with your reading. Some of the energies in your reading are Scorpio, Leo, what am I saying? Pisces is here. Leo's here quite strongly, and we have Gemini, Taurus and Libra as well. So yeah, definitely some strong energies out on the table. And let's jump into the past energy for our beautiful group 1s. So starting with the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So obviously this can be many different things for all of you. These queens of here may be yourself represented in these cards. They may be people that are in your life. But what is shown here is a very abundant, nurturing, beautiful energy here in your recent past. Something that has a lot to do, revolves around children. So this could be you are a parent and this is your child or children that you are really spending a lot of time nurturing a connection or connections with them, building up memories. This can also be to do with your, maybe this could be a partner's energy. There's definitely a lot of indication in this reading about a strong partnership in your life. So this definitely shows a lot of care and nurturing and abundance within your relationships. A lot of things in the past here revolving around children as well. Some of you could also be sort of, you could be going through some relationship change where there's like a past person and a future person in your past that you've been dealing with. That could be the case. There's a lot of sweetness here though. I feel like there's also like a lot of fertility and opportunity in your present energy. You may be starting like new business ventures or branching out or developing in your financial area. There could definitely be some improvements around all of that here. You've definitely got a lot of abundance in this energy, a lot of sweetness. There could also be some things coming up around your childhood, some reflections, some memories. Some of them may be uncomfortable and triggering, some of them may be joyful and blissful memories, but there's definitely a lot coming up from the past at this time or has been recently. Things to do with family, siblings, all of that stuff is here. I can see like for some of you, you could be this person or this person could be your partner. I'm feeling like it might be your partner. This is a very grounded energy and it's somebody who really has their life together. This is, take it how it resonates if this is you. By all means, but this is somebody who is, I'm hearing boss energy, so they could be very, there could be a lot of Capricorn in their chart, or they just could be someone who's very much in charge of their life and creating a good life for themselves. Health and things like that are very important to this person. And on the other side, we've got some of that more psychic, soft, gentle, nurturing, motherly energy here. So there's definitely a lot to do with mothers, or maybe you're comparing different mothers, like mothering styles or parenting styles, or maybe you're comparing yourself to how you were raised with how you raise your own children if you're a parent. There's so much going on in that area that's quite interesting. But there's a lot of abundant good energy there as well. So in the current energy moving into the week ahead, it's going to be interesting starting out with the Death card. Then you also have the Sun. So first of all, when I see this, like I kind of felt when I was shuffling for group 1 that the death card would show up, and I had a feeling it would show up in this position as well. So I'm not really surprised that it lands there, because I'm even looking at the underlying energy of your reading with the Wheel of Fortune. It shows that there is massive change happening in your world right now. And there's going to be likely some more change. Not all of it will be comfortable, but I think most of it will be a blessing. There's a lot of joy here in your immediate future, in the week ahead. This is something that's turning your happiness on here, is what I'm getting. Like if there's a switch for happiness, it's getting flicked on this week or at this time. You could, yeah, I'm definitely coming back to this like nurturing bonds with children. That's something very important to you at the moment. It's something you're wanting to spend more time with your children, or with children, maybe you work with children. It could be anything there, but maybe it's your own inner child as well if you're not a parent. But there's definitely a whole lot of joy that is transforming in your world right now. The next card is the High Priestess. So there's also a lot of mystery to you, to your life, or to a relationship that you're experiencing at the moment. There's a lot of unknown. There's a lot of excitement I'm feeling with this as well. Like the mystery around this connection, this situation is very exciting for you. It brings a lot of joy. It feels like, you feel intuitively led towards this direction. It feels right for you. There's, you may be getting a lot of psychic hits, and like you may have a strong telepathic connection with people in your life at this time. You may also be getting a lot of messages from spirit at this time, where it just is, it's very supportive. Like somebody in spirit is happy for you, is what I see here with the Sun and the High Priestess. There's definitely this joy. Somebody is very, very happy for you. It could be your spirit guides, it could be a past loved one, but there's a lot of good vibes here. In the week ahead, as we continue, there's definitely something going on here with the Seven of Wands, the Fool, and the Four of Pentacles, where you are needing to maybe defend yourself or your choices to have a new start, or to have a fresh start, or to try something you've never done before, to branch out, to do something different. You may get a little bit of backlash from a person, which is interesting because you've also got the card Wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. And you've got the Seven of Wands here. So you may be dealing with an adversary of some kind. You may be dealing with somebody who is, doesn't quite see your vision or understand you, or maybe they have their own ulterior motive to be the way that they are, or maybe they're trying to take advantage of you. There's someone there that you're needing to put your foot down with, and just defend your own happiness, your new beginning. But there's also this energy of you really wanting to protect something or someone or a situation, or even your finances here. In this week ahead, you're wanting to protect your new beginning. That's what I'm seeing. You're wanting to make sure that you, like, I'm hearing you don't want someone to get hurt, or you don't, maybe it's yourself, it's you don't want yourself to be hurt by someone. There's something here about self-protection and keeping things close to your chest. Maybe it's literally saving your finances as well. Maybe you're also wanting, like, you're still building the foundation of whatever's going on here in this new beginning for you. So it could be that you're wanting to make sure that there's a solid foundation and there's no disruption. And then later into the week ahead, from the Four of Pentacles, we have the Five of Swords and the Six of Wands. And it's really interesting, the imagery here, how this Six of Wands person is in a wheelchair, and this person here has just come out of a battle, and they do have some injuries and wounds here. So it's like, what I'm seeing from this is that, I'm seeing someone being dragged through like a prickly bush, actually, which is quite an interesting image. But they rise up again, even though they may have their wounds. It's like they're better off in the long run. They're better off because they went through this situation, or because they stuck up for themselves and removed themselves from maybe a prickly situation, I'm hearing. I don't know what all the prickle image is about. Like, it's bramble, it's sharp, it's thorny. It's chaotic, it grabs a hold of you. It's messy to get through. There's no comfort there. I'm not sure what that is for you. You will know as you move through this week. There's going to be something, but I think you're very proud of where you end up. You're very proud of how you handle this situation. You're not playing into any mind games or manipulation. I'm just hearing BS. That's not something you're going to be plugging into. Maybe there's also like a need to protect your finances against people taking advantage of you in that way, or you're definitely moving yourself away from a bit of a battle. Actually, it makes sense. I'm getting this prickly image because see all the lines and stuff that come behind these people in this particular deck. Like it's very you know, dark and brambly, I guess. But you end up victorious. At the end of the week, we have the Six of Wands. So there's definitely a victory for you. You feel like regardless of what you have to go through or things you need to navigate this week, you're feeling like you're on top. You've got what it takes to really believe in yourself. You're following this new beginning. Death, the Sun, and High Priestess. 3 major arcanas to start out your week. That's pretty massive. You got the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like Spirit is leading you in a new path, and it's something very destined and special. It's to transform your life. It's going to change you. It's going to change probably everything for some of you. I'm just being drawn now to the starfish spirit, open to the infinite possibilities. And this is a time to be dreaming big when you see this card. This is definitely a time for you to be open to the mystery, to the joy, to the transformation that's happening here, and protect it, to really protect it. So over in the area of challenge, you have the Eight of Cups and the Strength card. Leo's energy showing up here. Leo is your strength right now. Maybe you're a Leo. Maybe there's someone in your life that is a Leo. Or maybe it's just that pure courage that you can draw on to let yourself walk away from situations that don't benefit you, that are draining, I'm hearing for you. Someone might be draining. Maybe it's financial draining. Maybe it's energy draining. Energy vampire, I'm hearing for some people that like attach to you with their cords. So cord cutting might be necessary here. But here with the Eight of Cups, you have the challenge might be just like having that strength to actually stand up for yourself or to walk away from situations that aren't good for you. What will help with the challenge here? We have the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. This is quite sweet. This could be a relationship. I'm going to pull this card up, and why I keep mentioning relationship, because you've got the card Juno with partnership, which is all about a special relationship. So you may be feeling like a bit of a lovebird, or this could be something that's coming in for you. This could be a relationship you can lean into. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can definitely be a business relationship, a friendship, a co-worker, or someone you can lean on. There may be a slight age gap between you. We have a king and a page here, so this could be like a slightly older man and a younger feminine. But we don't have to, obviously, it can be the other way around, of course. You never really stick to genders, especially in a general reading. There's so many people connecting with different circumstances. But what will help you here is to stand true to your vision. Look at this Leo energy again, actually. There's 2 lions here on this throne. So there's like this real strong energy of leadership that brings you to this liberating freedom, real sense of joy, real sense of freedom to create and be expressive. And I think leaning into your creative side, leaning into your passions, the new things that you're learning, new adventures, things like that, are going to be what helps you navigate and move away, have the courage to move away from what was or what isn't right for you, like really following your dream, open to those infinite possibilities, really like blessing, like holding on to your blessings, this transformation, this change. There's a lot of mystical energy in amongst the wands as well. Definitely, it's very, very powerful. I'm loving this reading for you, Group 1. In the area of what you don't see coming, we have the Lovers, the Seven of Cups, and the Empress. This is interesting. There's a deepening of a commitment here with the Lovers. We've got the Juno, which is the asteroid of long-term relationships and partnerships. At the moment, Juno is in the sign of Virgo. It might be beneficial for you to see where Virgo sits in your chart, to see where Juno is working its magic right now in your life. So yeah, I'll leave that with you to discover in your own charts if that's what you're interested in. But here we have this beautiful Gemini energy with Lovers. We've got Taurus and Libra here. This is definitely an energy of nurturing and communication around your long-term relationships. There's going to be a deepening of a commitment for you here. This commitment doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, of course. It can also be one of parenthood. It can be one of something that you're wanting to create and nurture. This relationship or this situation, this commitment is going to open up many doors for you. We have the Seven of Cups here, and it feels like it's an abundant with opportunity, especially supported by the starfish energy. Especially. And you've even got the magic eggs. Beginning something is exciting. There's a new beginning to come in, or it's something you are wanting to manifest. It's something you're wanting to nurture. It's for some of you, it's already here. There is what you don't see coming is something that really opens your eyes up to new opportunities and new emotions, even maybe things you haven't felt before. some of it may be very overwhelming, and some of it, yeah, very healing. Like it's interesting what I'm kind of getting at the moment with the Seven of Cups, because it's like this sense of, I don't even know how to articulate this. I just feel like it's an abundance, truly, and you can kind of pick and choose which one to drink from. Like, this is an interesting Seven of Cups. Like, I'm not actually getting, like, in so many of the Seven of Cups cards, we see that some of the things in the cups are not good for you, and it's a suggestion to use discernment at this time. But all of these cups are not really showing anything unhealthy or toxic in them. So there's definitely something like really, really beautiful here about this, what you don't see coming moment or situation or person or thing. There is a pregnant woman here as well, so maybe what you don't see coming is a pregnancy. Not for everyone, of course, but that could be the case here. If that's not something you're wanting, then be careful. But there is definitely an element of fertility here with this pregnant woman, and in the outcome was the Ace of Cups as well, which is a pregnancy card, so do be mindful of that. I remember, actually, I think it was a week or two ago, I can't remember if it was last week, but the pregnancy message came through, and one of my lovely followers commented that they'd watched that reading in the morning and found out they were pregnant by that night, which was really, really cool. I think that was nice. So yeah, I'm getting here about gut health as well. Like, maybe you're wanting to steer clear of wheat and things as well. I see a lot of you are studying the stars or very interested in astrology. There's a lot of information here that's quite interesting. I'm just seeing the wheat in the hair, the stars at the crown. There's a lot of magic here. There's also like a lot of power. This is either you, your partner, or someone you're dealing with. There's a lot of power in this person. The way she holds her posture, she supports her pregnant belly, she looks to the future. She's prepared and ready for something great, which is fantastic. Now, in the outcome, we have even more beautiful cards with the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. It's interesting that this one came out with all of these gifts. This is a lot of generosity. It's a beautiful card of reciprocity and kindness, giving of gifts, which is cool because you actually have the diamond and the box. I don't want to spoil it, but somebody might be getting engaged in this energy here, because we've got a diamond in a box, right? Will you marry me? That type of thing. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift, and then you will be receiving a gift, and then you have all of these gifts. So this gift could be within a relationship, or just the way life is unfolding may feel very gifted, like it is a gift. Maybe it is your gifts that are untapped, like you're unlocking your psychic gifts right now, or creative gifts. You're learning about your a new offering you're going to be bringing to the world. There's so much here. It's like I could just go on about it all day, but I'm just trying to keep it nice and general. But the Six of Pentacles here with all these gifts are really, like, you know, we can't miss it. There's going to be some sort of gift this week, giving or receiving, or probably likely both when you see the Six of Pentacles, because it is about reciprocity. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is a card of investment. It's a card of putting energy and love and care into what you're doing. Like, she is nurturing a brand new seed. You've already got so much abundance around you. You've already created so much in your world, and now it's time to nurture a new one. And it's not going to grow overnight. Of course not. It's going to take months, I'm hearing. So that's whatever that is for you. I don't know. Maybe it's literally 9 months. I don't know. But for some of you, this is about a business thing, something that maybe you're studying, maybe you're working on something, but it's definitely a very fulfilling time for you. It's definitely a time of spiritual awakening and peace. There's so much here for you. Your cup is overfilled. It's flowing over. You've got a lot to give. That's why the Six of Pentacles is here. You're likely receiving a lot from the universe, and you're seeing that the things you put energy and effort into bring even more love and peace, understanding and awakening. So it's like, what a nice reading. Let's jump up into the Oracle cards, where we did already see Juno, but I want to read a little from the book for you. The asteroid Juno points out how you may have been trained to choose between love and work, and offers clues on how to balance them instead. This asteroid was named after the daughter of Saturn, wife of Jupiter, mother of Mars. She is queen, the organizer of society, and she rules the roost. Juno and Jupiter modeled an uneasy but equal partnership that took a lot of work and had great rewards. The gift of this card I'm kind of feeling drawn to. True partnership is a spiritual path. Its sacred acts are the practice of healthy relationship skills. These skills begin within. The action of this card: in work and love, Juno wants you to trust that you can hold steady on your life's path and develop equal partnerships. So get in there and wrestle to make the relationship work. Research healthy relationship skills and study negotiation and mediation techniques. Practice respect, communication, love, and conflict resolution between the various facets of your own personality. Like Juno and Jupiter, strive to become two whole, empowered souls who can express their individual potential, work around each other's foibles, and find balance. Be responsible for your own connection to the creative source, spirit, and your emotions. Don't ask another to carry your heart for you, as it makes it hard to accept their unique path. Live out your ambition through your own work rather than through your mate, children, employees, or co-workers. If you do so, you can encourage others' growth and exploration along with your own, and so create the foundations of great relationships and a sense of community. Really getting the foundation message from the Jasper Stone. Definitely building something here. Where am I? If you don't, you can develop a jealousy or create monsters. If you want to be in a partnership but are not, examine any beliefs or training that said you have to give up what matters to you in order to partner up. That's a pretty common belief. I know I've held that belief before as well. If it's your choice to work alone, accept it. If not, expand that view and invite fresh possibilities, which is great because we have open to infinite possibilities, and it is a time for that, to be open to infinite possibilities, to dream big. This is definitely a time to welcome that in. Do I want to read any of this? Getting out of your comfort zone, dreaming bigger, and imagining that even greater hope and faith for miraculous potential is shining down on you. Feel it, bask in it, and open yourself to be filled with inspiration. This is a very fortunate sign that Starfish Spirit has come to remind you of your infinite potential. That's definitely happening there. Your infinite potential. There's something you're going to bring to the world or announce or share with people here at the end of your week. Doesn't mean it's all flowy before that. Like, there's definitely something gritty you need to get, or a person or some sort of adversary or challenge, someone who's like, yeah, there's something you need to move through this week, but it's like, it's easy to do because you're inspired by this good energy. So we have the card Magnolia. When magnolias bloom, the flowers come out long before the leaves do. This miraculous flowering gives them an advantage over other plants which are still busy putting out their first leaves. But it's only possible as a result of careful preparation the season before that allows them to beat the trend. If you want to be one step ahead of the others, it may not be possible immediately, but now is the time to prepare for the next season and make sure that you have everything you need to be the first to blossom. And it brings me back down to the Seven of Pentacles, literally, like, do the work now. The Seven of Pentacles is not a card where you see instant results. It's a card of just nurturing and staying the path, which results in love. We have a sacred ritual type card here. So it just gives you the opportunity to engage in a ritual. You can alter it, change it, or leave it, do whatever you like with it, but this is the ritual. Oh, Tilly, don't burn your whiskers. Okay, so magic eggs. Beginning something is exciting. Carefully paint a fresh egg with one hopeful wish or many, making it as beautiful as you can. When the painting is done, dig a small hole in the garden or in a pot with soil. Crack open the egg, saying, "I release my new wish to the world to grow." Place the shell in the hole too. If you like, you can also plant a seed in that place. It's a sweet little ritual. I like that for you. And then we have some tea leaf oracles to finish off your reading. So we have already the diamond in the box with receiving or giving a very precious gift. We have the wedge we discussed as well. It sits there in relation to that wanting to protect yourself from someone who's trying to get in between you and something you want. We have the bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Like, that's totally how you handle this. You may be a little battered and bruised, but you come out on top with the Six of Wands. And then we have woman, which is dealings or relationship with a woman. So group one, that is what I have for you in this reading. I hope it has given you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance. If you'd like a private reading, you can book that in the description box below. There should be some July spots open by now, and if not, I'll have to open August. Seems to be filling up pretty quickly. So yeah, look forward to reading for you all again next time. Bye, Group 1. Hey, Group 2, welcome to your reading. If you've chosen the beautiful pink rose quartz, then this one is for you. It's a lovely rough piece. And as most of us already know, that the pink quartz is a high vibrational love stone. It is a stone of nurturing, self-care, self-love. So these might be qualities you're wanting to embody at this time. It might be an energy you're working with. I'm just getting this energy as well as I look at it, like it's about putting yourself on the right path for the best outcomes, that type of thing. So maybe there's like a bit of future planning going on in your world, something that sets you up for success. So Group 2, I'm sorry if I said Group 1 before, I'm not sure, but this is definitely Group 2. So some of the energies I can see in your reading is Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, and Cancer are here in your reading. So this may be signs you're dealing with other people, something in your chart, could be anything, it doesn't matter too much. So starting with the past energy for our beautiful Group 2s, we have the Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Wands. This is pretty interesting. It shows here in the recent past you've had this drive and motivation actually I'm getting a few things. One, for some of you, it's that you've had this drive and motivation, inspiration to take a certain path or really go forward with something you believe in, something that you really want to happen. There's a lot of passion around this thing, and it's creating changes in your world when you decided to go for this. This could be long distant past, this could be recent past. For some of you, it feels long distant, like once upon a time you had an idea, you went with it, the wheel changed and good things came in. For some of you, this is another person that's come in. Sometimes this energy can be a little inconsistent, but with the coupled cards that are around it, it shows more to be about passion than inconsistency. And it shows that when somebody has come into your world, or an offer has come in, an opportunity may have come in, a door has opened, I'm actually noticing that it may have stirred up some things for you in the recent past. Maybe somebody's come in and they're very interested in you. They want your attention. They want your time. Maybe it's it could be a new job role. There's something here where the door is open, but it's also got a lot of doubts and insecurities that might have come up from this incident or from this moment, this opportunity. But it has brought in a great deal of change. With the Wheel of Fortune being in the center here and then the Six of Wands, this is positive change. You've definitely been noticed in the recent past. There's some sort of victory or success here where people are very proud of you, the changes that you've made. Maybe you're like delivering something out into the world. You could be launching a new program or some of your creative works. This could be absolutely anything. It could be a new relationship that you're showing up in. But there's definitely some positive changes which I feel, come with a little bit of insecurities or things that need to be I don't know why I'm hearing rehashed. Maybe it's something you've already moved through, but like there's still a little bit left over to work through here. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling like this is an exciting time for you. There's a lot of castle energy here actually, because we've got this Knight and then we've got the Midheaven Pinnacle card as well, which we'll get to soon. Quite interesting the way that lines up there. So yeah, at this current time, you may be really getting a lot of attention, or somebody could be very interested in you. You could be feeling very successful. There could be a promotion in your work that's happened recently. There's something here where things are changing. It's positive change. Now, as we progress into the week ahead, we start with the Death card here. This is definitely another indicator of really big change. For some of you, this could be a lost loved one that you are grieving, and if that is the case, then my condolences to you. It's not always a smooth or same path. Grief shows up in different ways, and the way we process loss and change shows up. So it doesn't have to be at the loss of a loved one. It can be at the end of a relationship. It can be about he's got an egg timer here as well, so you may feel like the past, like time has run out on the past, or time is running out in some area, but it's bringing you to a change that's very important. Next we have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is a card of perseverance and endurance. And as I hold this, I'm being called to group 1. So maybe some of you are coming from group 1, or maybe you were drawn to group 1 as well. Maybe this one's the only one that's starting to stand out for you. But sometimes when you watch the reading that's right for you and you go back and watch the picture again, the one that was standing out for you no longer is, and a new one is. Sometimes it takes you to finish the message you needed first before the other one will show itself. So if that might be for you as well. Maybe go back to the original selection image and see if there's another card or stone that's sort of throbbing for you, or however it is you choose it. Nine of Wands, though, this is definitely a message of endurance. You may be feeling quite overworked or tired. The wounds of the past, again, are coming up here. So there's like an opportunity for you to heal some of the deeper wounds of your past. You may be, like he's carrying a door and they don't have a door. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of complementary energy in this, actually, because this person's carrying a big old heavy door and these people are in need of a big old heavy door. So I feel like what you've been through is something that you can really offer and your future, your new situation. So if this is a new job role, then maybe it's the skills or things that you've learned in the past, what to do, what not to do, has really taught you what you're going to need on the path ahead. Next, you've got the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is about companionship. It's about equal partnerships. It can be about having a soulmate in your life. And that's definitely in the cards here for you. There's beautiful gift exchange here as well. You may be exchanging gifts with someone quite literally, or sharing, like see how they share, like this person could be coming to share. Or share the workload I'm getting right now. So maybe someone's coming to share the workload with you, or maybe it's you sharing the workload for someone else. Next we have got the Justice card as well. We've got when I look at these cards, like some of you may be dealing with literal justice system, you may be dealing with courts, things to do with legalities, policies, procedures, legislation. These things might be important for you this week. Maybe it's to do with your work role and that's something you do on a daily basis. But here I'm seeing that for some of you, this is a relationship that's ended and you're still dealing with the aftermath for whatever reason. Maybe you're literally going to court with this person. Maybe there's like children custody issues, or, you know, there's definitely something here that carries from the past. But what I'm seeing here with this one, with these bats or birds off in the horizon, it's like when you have support, when you have companionship, when you have someone helping you, this could literally be legal support. It could be anything. It could be a good advisory. It seems like the issues are further and further off in the distance. So there's definitely someone here helping you this week, I do feel. As we progress later into the week ahead, we've got, actually, is there something else here? There may be some sort of disagreement coming up. You may be arguing with somebody or a group of people. There's a need for you to just stay true to your own personal truth, to hold integrity, to not be afraid, don't be bullied. I'm feeling when I look at this as well, there's something about not being bullied. I'm just hearing you're in the right. I'm hearing she's in the right, so maybe that is you. You're in the right with something, so you don't need to worry. You just need to stay true and do things by the book potentially, or get support to be able to move through this. Somebody might be offering you support. You're advised to take that support because you can't do this on your own. You are going through a big change. It's a very, like, I'm hearing crucial moment. So make sure you lean on this support. Somebody can help you. Maybe you can help them in return in some way. Maybe you're literally, buying or paying for someone's services, or it's a friend that offers you something. Maybe you can offer them something in return so it feels balanced for you. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles next. Four of Pentacles is a card of reserving your resources. It's a card of self-protection. It's a foundational energy. This is a very interesting deck. It's pretty new to me, and the images are, quite interesting. They're like quite often not what I would have thought would be in that particular card with some of them, but the Four of Pentacles here, it's like, I think you need to protect yourself from somebody. With the Justice card, Four of Pentacles, some of you may need protection from somebody, maybe you, whatever that means for you. You're needing to make, I'm hearing I don't know why but you're needing to make a careful plan. Just like as a backup maybe, or maybe you need to execute something, some course of action here as well. Next you have the Three of Cups, you have the Page of Cups. This is quite positive energy here. I'm actually like that, he's dowsing. We've got 3 girlfriends here. I feel like time in nature is on the horizon for you at the end of your week. You've got some good time with good friends. There's something you're celebrating. I feel like it's a bit of a mixed bag. Like this part of your life is like this, and the past is a bit, and like, but what you're moving towards is like maybe a little daunting, but you've got the support and you can do what's required to gain the support if you don't feel you have it right now. But there's definitely celebration here. There's definitely good times with friends at the end of your week. Could be a birthday for someone. If it is, happy birthday to you, or to your friend, family, or loved one. The Page of Cups, it's like, there's a lot of heart-to-heart communication for you with somebody at the end of this week. Somebody who can help you really make sense of some things, or maybe like getting that chat with some girlfriends to help you understand, or maybe you are working on like, getting together, do a little dowsing, do a little readings or something that help you understand. Like maybe you're doing something with some people that, help you tap into your intuitive or creative gifts. Some of you might be like literally going to a show or performing in a show. It looks like they're getting ready for a bit of a theatre show. Dressing up. There's a uniqueness to each person that you're around as well. And it's like, I'm getting that you cherish your friends for their unique styles or ways that they are, and you can see how everyone complements each other, and it's like a beautiful energy. But definitely coming back to that like need for creative expression and playtime and nature time. These things look important, especially if you're carrying a bit of a heavy load or some burdens. Like you're definitely needing to go get a bit of lightness, freedom, trusting that you are supported. That's a big thing this week as well. Like if you are facing something a little bit daunting in this energy, everyone will connect to this a little differently. But if for some of you out there feeling like things are a little daunting or a bit nerve-wracking or something, you can trust that there's really good support around you and that things are going to be fine. It's going to be okay. There could be a very sweet connection. It could even be an apology coming your way for someone. Definitely got that just quickly. Not for everyone though. What else is there? The Queen of Swords, the Empress, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. It's definitely an energy there when I looked through the little split there of strong discernment around your beautiful energy. There's something about protecting your sweetness and your beautiful energy, because not everyone deserves your energy. And the more you protect yourself and do what's required to put these, I don't know, it's something about protections around yourself. It makes sense. We've got the pink quartz because it's like a representative of your softness or your beautiful heart. You're a very beautiful energy. So that is very valuable, and not everyone deserves access to that. In the area of challenge, we've got the Four of Swords and the Two of Wands. This is a lot of uncertainty about where to go, what to do next for some of you. Four of Swords, well, this person is blind, so literally you may feel like you're a little bit blind or blindsided by the way things are unfolding. There's a big change happening. You're at a crossroads. You know you can't continue the way things were. Something has to give, something has to change, something is going to change, and something is changing. That's probably why it's in the area of challenge. You may not feel, I'm hearing out of your depth, you may feel like it's not like easy or comfortable right now. But what will help with the challenge is the Lovers and Judgment, committing to a choice here. And with Judgment and Justice in your reading, some of you, I saw the Queen of Swords, I saw the Empress. This is like protecting a mother, protecting your motherly energy, protecting the things that you grow and nurture, protecting all like your abundance and all that you have. Even if you feel like you don't have a lot of resources, like financial or something, you are the resource. There's something about that that's very sacred, worth protecting, very valuable. There's a choice here though. We know that Judgment, especially with the Lovers next to it, but we know that Judgment is about a calling. It's about a level of awakening and an understanding, a commitment to a path that you know you now need to take. You can't, like, you're not going to fall off the cliff. You're going to ascend in this choice that you make. This choice may bring you to a commitment. You've got a fortune teller here in this image reading someone's palm, telling them how things are going to go. Some of you, this is about a future partnership or a partnership in your life that I actually want to get another card around this. We've got the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Someone knocking at your door. Look, they've got a gift behind their back. Somebody could be coming in, or an opportunity is coming in for you. Starts off small, I'm getting. It's a bit of a surprise. You don't see it coming. Okay, what's that stuff over here about the Judgment? Oh, it flipped, but it went back. All right, there it is. The King of Wands, ooh la la, and the Sun. Okay, King of Wands is a beautiful energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but we got Stonehenge there. Actually, there was something in the news recently about someone defacing Stonehenge. And I don't know, that seems to stand out when I looked at that, maybe because it's recent news that I had heard, but maybe someone has just defaced something that is sacred to you. But here with the Sun card, this is very strong Leo energy. You have got, I think there's a need for leadership, for optimism, to grow through this commitment, to commit to something, and like you're the one to take charge now. Like there's something about you. They're definitely coming back to nature time as well, but it's time for you to be like a bit assertive, or assert a boundary, or be a discerning, or make a choice. Or the Fool, the Page of Swords. You may be, I'm getting out of your depth again. You may be feeling like you're having to do something you didn't want to do, something fresh, something you weren't sure about. Two of Swords. Yeah, there's a bit of like pull between the head and the heart with a choice here. But you're going to have to make a hard choice, and one that sort of makes you the authority. There's something about authority here. In the area of what you don't see coming, we have the Chariot, the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Wands. There's a bit of rock star vibe coming in. So this is a movement forward card. This is a passionate, inspirational card. And then they have the Seven of Wands, which is interesting. They're sort of like, are they opening this cave, or are they closing it over? When I first looked at it, I feel like they're closing it over. Seven of Wands is also a protective and defensive energy. It's standing up for yourself, what you believe in. So this is again coming back to authority. Like you're going to have to follow your intuition on something that you may not have concrete evidence around, or maybe you do have concrete evidence. Or like it may, I don't know, there's something about you using your intuition and sense of things over your logic at this time, and then following through with it. What you don't see coming is your ability to move things forward. What else? I want more on this as well. Oh, okay. The Page of Wands, the Five of Wands. That's interesting. We've got the blocking of the hole there. Now we've got a brick wall. Five of Wands. King of Swords. Yeah, you might, I'm just hearing nasty energy. You might be dealing with a nasty energy. It could be someone from the past. It could be someone in your present. It could be someone in your workplace. There's something here that's like, it's, again, you've got someone coming to your door with a gift that you don't see coming here. There is an opportunity or a gift or a blessing coming your way. It's very exciting for you, but then you're also dealing with another area where like you just can't penetrate. They don't understand you, or you don't see eye to eye. You're not able to get through to them. But you're growing so much around this situation anyway, so it doesn't really matter for some reason. Like you just need to believe in yourself and what you know to be true, and what you know you want to do for yourself, the direction you want to take things. It's really like a choppy, weird reading this week, so for group 2. So hopefully it resonates. I'm sure I'll hear about it below. In the outcome, you have the Hierophant, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. The Hierophant we know to be a card of spiritual learning, higher teachings, education. It's also about commitment and conformity in our society. It's about belonging to structures and organizations and things within our community. It's so much here in the Hierophant energy. Yeah, what does this all mean though? Seven of Cups. And when I saw the angel in her dreams, like there's definitely an angel watching over you. I really feel that, like, you may be connected to the archangels. That might be something very a sacred connection or guide that you have, and really lean into them at this time, I'm getting, because they really are trying to speak with you. There's a bit of horrors here. There's a bit of like, ooh, that guy. It's definitely your typical Seven of Cups vibes, but you might be getting a lot of messages in your dreams as we see this. I'm getting like smoke and mirrors. I'm getting someone trying to mess with you maybe. But you need to just like pay it no mind, stay the path, stay true to yourself. If you are dealing with an energy that's not welcome or it's challenging, just continue focusing and working on yourself. A lot of you are spiritually adept, I'm hearing. You might be spiritual students or teachers yourself. You might be in positions where you're a leader, you're a teacher. I can see that you have that capacity. If you're not already, you will move in that direction. Stay focused on your learnings. Stay focused on your education or whatever it is that you're using to build something brighter for yourself. And is that what I was getting from this at the start? I think I said something about like setting yourself up for success and making plans for the future. And that's the Eight of Pentacles energy as well, in the sense that you show up every day and you get better at what you do. And what's the Seven of Cups trying to say? So a lot of extra cards for my group twos. 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's just the heavy burden. 6 of Swords on the bottom. Yeah. Oh, travel plans might be coming up for some of you. That's pretty exciting. I'm hearing you deserve it. Maybe you need a holiday and you deserve it, or you're needing to like go and explore different cultures or do different things. But 6 of Swords, 10 of Wands on the 7 of Cups. I think you just need to clear the air and take a bit of a load off. You're needing a little like a de-stress, or like to do something a little differently, to let go of some of this heavy stuff you're carrying. Things are going to get easier. You just got to focus one day at a time or one step at a time in something you're trying to move through. There's authority in this energy here that can protect and help you, but it might be a little daunting and overwhelming to approach that whole subject or situation. I don't know. It's a really interesting reading. Definitely not for everyone. I hope it resonated with those it does, whoever it is for, and gave some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance, even though I'm not at that little closing line yet. Like, I don't even know where that line came from. I just genuinely thought, what is it I want people to get from these readings? I want them to have a little comfort, maybe get a little clarity, and some like guidance on how to move through it, right? Comfort, clarity, and guidance. Anyway. All right, so let's go up to our oracle cards. We have Midheaven with Pinnacle here. Beautiful castle in the sky. When I look at this as well, I just see how much you've had to surrender on this path, on this journey. Like, there's so many little battles that you've just like, no, I'm not even engaging with that. It's not worth my energy, or it's not worth my time, or like, it's just not worth it. There's something here about you surrendering in such a beautiful, and then it's going to bring you a gift. I don't know. Anyway, Midheaven contains clues about how your family trained you to be visible in the world, your relationship to others' authority, and how you step into your own personal authority. It describes the future mountaintop, the pinnacle of your work in the world. The midheaven is the highest point in the chart, where the sun would be at midday. This most public visible point in the chart acts like a flagpole on top of your personal castle. The action of this card: inventory your personal reputation and ask what you can do to strengthen it. Update your website. Look at your definition of success and make sure it is your own, actually makes you happy, and is not one you have inherited from your family or mentors. Think about the training you've received from these authorities, and notice where it still serves you and where you need to release their preconceptions and step into something bigger. You may need to go back into hidden dreams or reawaken an ambition that may not make sense to everybody else. If you choose not to seek your sense of accomplishment as reflected in the outside world, your midheaven can speak of a quieter sense of personal authority. This is your life. Define the mountaintop for yourself. Take the next step into that direction. I'm going to read the challenge and the gift. The challenge is traditions, other people's expectations, or your family history may be complementary to your idea of your own potential, or they may be hurdles to overcome as you find your true path. The gift is underneath all worldly sense of ambition is a soul's longing to live out its potential and listen to the call. Nice. Okay, so you have the koi fish spirit with there is always enough. So what are we going to go for here? I'm being drawn to the protection message. This may not be for everyone, but whoever it is for. You are feeling a sense of scarcity, afraid you will not have enough or not be enough to meet the challenges you face. Whatever your outer conditions, they are temporary and reflecting what was set forth in the past. Koi fish is your ally in changing those conditions by transforming your inner beliefs about scarcity and plenty. Perhaps you've suffered a loss or are afraid you will soon. Or you have been scraping by and feeling there is simply no opportunities available to you or better circumstances. Koi fish asks you to find prosperity within you by connecting to spirit through your spiritual practices. Spirit wants to remind you that your natural state is one of abundance. Remember that all you have to offer so that you can generate your own opportunities, love and relationships, and even more. Sorry, that you have all. You have that all that you have to offer. Okay, yeah, remember all that you have to offer. Sorry, I don't know why I'm stumbling over that in my mind. Maybe it made sense for you. Anyway, even if you feel you have little to give right now, find it within you to give to someone else. Even if it's just a few encouraging words, a smile, or a helping hand, your action will remind you that you have more than it appears. More gifts, more strength, more wisdom, more abundance. As you give to others, your own sense of prosperity grows and your outer conditions begin to shift in an alchemical reaction. Prosperity and love are yours to receive, experience, and enjoy, so believe it. I feel like that's all I want from this card. Just outer conditions will come to reflect your inner prosperity, so begin to become the self who is comfortable with wealth in all forms. Even if at the moment it feels as if riches are not yours, they soon will be. Start to envision with plenty that Spirit wants you to experience, knowing that the moment you begin to commit to conscious and deliberate co-creating, Spirit will joyfully start bringing you what you need. You have so much to offer and so much of value to express to the world. In your little pond, there is much you can create and much you can attract. Do not underestimate what you have and who you are. Koi fish Spirit wants you to know that you are exquisite, loved, and deeply cherished. Trust that outer conditions are changing to reflect that truth. Embodiment. It's a beautiful message for sure. Okay, so we also have the Clematis card, and I felt like going for the Dawn deck today. You may know this deck already, Seed and Sickle. It has like Dawn and Dusk book, which is really nice. I don't know any other oracle cards that do that. Two books for the one deck. So Clematis grows across any surface it is given, eager to rise and reach towards the blazing summer sun. Its spiraling vines grab onto any opportunity that appears, putting its flowers in the best possible position to drink in the rain and warmth. This card symbolizes movement and momentum, a push towards the best position that will help you achieve your goal. Just be sure to remember those who held you up on your way to the finish. That's nice. That's really nice. This is definitely like an encouraging reading to like move through whatever this is with confidence and trust. So I'm using this deck today, which is a little sacred ritual deck, the Wishcraft Oracle. I love the imagery. That's actually the front one that you've got here, but this is the magic circle. Magic starts with me. This is a ritual that you may like to engage in. You may like to tweak it and change it to make it your own. But here it is. Magic circles are very old and powerful kinds of magic. Create a circle around you big enough that your outstretched arms can touch the edges. Either imagine a circle around you or make one that you can touch with shells, crystals, herbs, flowers, light, chalk, or paint. Stand in the middle and know that this is your place of magic. The magic starts here. think there's a lot of like envisioning you can do in that practice. It can be very, very powerful. And then some tea leaf to finish your reading. So we have haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. You have flowers of happiness, and that reap what you've sown like kind of echoes what we were talking about before with like the koi fish spirit. Like this is about you aligning with that abundant energy. Happiness with flowers. Sorry, I didn't hold that up very much, but there's definitely a lot to be happy for right now, regardless of challenge. You have rabbit with too much concern with sexual matters. You also have the boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. There's a need for that, for sure. I'm just, when I saw flowers, then somebody might be giving you flowers. That might be the card I saw with someone knocking at your door. Maybe someone's offering you flowers. But yes, that's what I have for my group 2s this week. I hope it's given you some sort of comfort, clarity, and guidance. If you'd like a private reading, you can book that in the description box below. And I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 2. Hey, group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the Strawberry Quartz Pussycat, then this will be your reading. So strawberry quartz is a beautiful love vibrational crystal, and it's also very supportive during times of change and any stress in relation to that change, helping settle any emotions and bringing a lot of comfort, just like a pussycat on your lap. So group 3, let's jump straight on in with your reading and some of the energies I can see. So we've got the strong fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius here. I can see Pisces, Leo's there quite strongly. I can see Virgo and Libra. All are here. So that could be some energy you're dealing with, could be part of your own chart that's activated, but it doesn't matter too much. So group 3, let's jump into the past and what we can see. Now, obviously, as a general reading, not all of it will resonate. Some of this is like different ways of reading these cards, but what I can see first of all was that for some of you, you have, in the past, there's clearly a loving commitment here. We've got a marriage celebration. It doesn't have to be marriage, but something that really fulfills your heart, something that brings you a lot of happiness is here in your past. And for some of you, it's something you're wanting to manifest, or it's something that you thought was happy for you or good for you, but you've actually gone onto your own journey and you're wanting to manifest a different version of that happiness. For others of you, this is something that's like a commitment yet to come in a relationship you already have. You're still not quite taken it to that place yet, but you're sort of waiting for that to come on the horizon. There's something here, like I feel like for a lot of you, it's about manifesting something that would make you very, very happy. But either way, there's a lot of joy and bliss in your past. There's a lot of commitment here with the marriage ceremony here. But we have the single lady and the 3 of Wands. So it's like you are somebody who is very, very independent, and you're waiting to see what comes in for you. And the male is about to arrive in this card. She's just enjoying a nice cup of tea, definitely prioritizing self-care here by the feels of things, sitting by a nice warm fire, and there's a letter about to arrive. So your current energy is waiting for something to arrive, or waiting for someone to arrive. There's something good coming towards you. You already have a lot of blessings in your world. Whether you can easily acknowledge those blessings or not, there are blessings here for you. There's a lot of happiness here for you. The 10 of Cups is the ultimate bliss and happiness card. The 9 of Pentacles. So for some of you, you do have this beautiful relationship, but you're also learning, more about yourself as an individual instead of as a couple. That could be a message for some of you here too. Like where do you stand, and like where do you belong as an individual? These might be thoughts you've had recently. And there's like part of you wants to venture out or branch out to something a bit more new or try something different. That's what I feel for this here. So in your current energy in the week ahead, we have the King and Queen of Wands. This is a true pair. Very interesting to see them come out right there together. You've also got the 10 of Swords. So some of you have said goodbye to a relationship in the past here, and you may be still saying goodbye to a relationship that seemed like the perfect match. For others of you, this is a perfect match and you are transforming through this connection. You're leaving these past dreams and wishes behind that maybe were false. There's something here about this Ten of Swords in that she's not got swords all through her back. She's actually more focused on the Phoenix rising here, the transformation, the change, the leveling up I'm hearing. So maybe you're leveling up in a partnership or a relationship or just within yourself. There, you may have some friends that want to protect you and make sure you don't make mistakes or the same mistake again or whatever that may be. That's not for everyone, but there's definitely a specific message here about a friend trying to protect someone from burning themselves and ending an old pattern potentially here as well. But here we do have a true pair with the King and the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. And I think that Spirit here is very, very happy with what you have grown from, the things you've left behind. There's something very special about a choice that you'd made in the past to leave something behind and grow into something better. And there will be rewards based on that decision. And I think you can feel them coming in. Like in the past, you've known that you've manifested something great, something coming in for you that is fantastic. Now, further into the week ahead, we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Amazing. This is new love and new passion. This is a really beautiful energy. There's fresh beginning here for you. It really is transforming your life, your world, your mind, your body, your spirit. There's a lot here for you in this week ahead. Something fresh and new, something that fills your cup, something that really inspires you to create changes, I'm hearing. Inspires you to look after yourself better too. There's definitely this, and this sits above Love Your Body card, which we'll get to in a moment. I love my body. Yeah, you're being inspired to really transform. Maybe you're going on a bit of a health kick or like a shift in the things that you eat so that you've got more energy and feel better about yourself and more positivity. And then in the end of your week, you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So there's definitely like this is long-term investment energy, something that's newly begun for you. Or like a new spark of life that's ignited here. That's something that you're ready to really invest in, and it's something that you show up for every day. This is devotional. 7 years to get the fruit from an apple tree, from a seed. So, you know, these things are long term. These goals, these plans, the things that you're working on are long term. I'm seeing the word sustainability standing out right now. So it's about you showing up in a measured fashion, being very balanced in the way you approach things, not bull at a gate, keeping a real keen balance between whether it be, you know, your work life, your private life, the way you indulge and the way you know, have discipline and care for yourself. There's all of these things need to be in the perfect balance. And I think that's something you're really trying to achieve and are managing to achieve at this time. There's something you're working towards that's very slow. This is very slow energy, but it doesn't have to be fast because it's more about being present in the moment and embodying and enjoying and yeah. The Fool, this is a new start, the Queen of Pentacles. It's interesting. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. They've got the King of Pentacles here. There's something about a divine partnership for some of you here that's like, maybe it's not come in yet. Maybe it's something you're still manifesting. Maybe you're still wrapping up something old and so you can manifest something new. The partnership doesn't have to be romantic. It can definitely be within your business space or friendships. So in the area of challenge, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Tower, the King of Swords. You might be dealing with a situation with somebody who is like, maybe brings out the anger in you, or maybe they are the one who is angry. We've got King of Swords energy, which is usually quite detached from the heart space and compassion. They're very logical. They can be very like, I'm just getting someone who's sort of like being pushy. That might be the case for some of you. Somebody might be provoking, but you are advised here and you're probably trying to focus on your work. I feel like for a lot of you, focus might be a challenge right now. I'm actually getting that tiredness I was getting a few weeks back with group 3. Like my eyes feel heavy. So maybe you're also feeling quite exhausted by this challenge. But there's definitely a need for you to just keep at it, keep working at it. There's something you want to do, transform, change. This may also be discipline within yourself. I'm getting for some of you. Maybe you're having trouble with something like binge eating or drinking too much or doing this pattern, this thing that you know is not healthy for you, but you would like to change it. But that thing that you need to do to change it is not going to be showing results straight away. Like it's an accumulative effort. It's something you have to keep doing every single day. But there's so much transformation energy here. You're like at the precipice of a big step and a big change. There's really good energy coming in. These things take time. I'm hearing the word percolate. There's, yeah, it's interesting. So this, when I just saw the King of Swords, then I heard the word a-hole. So I'm sorry, I don't know who that is or what you're dealing with there, but there's somebody who may be one of those in your world. But you're okay. You just need to focus. You're protected from that energy. Okay, in what will help with this challenge, we have the High Priestess, Justice, and the Sun, big major arcanas, and I feel like with this one, it's just remaining optimistic and trusting in the mystery. Oh, actually, it's so funny because you've got trust in the great mystery. The High Priestess was the one giving me that energy, like trust in the unknown, trust in the mystery of things, but then you've got trust in the great mystery. So you definitely need to do that. Trust in justice, or that things to be remaining fair, or things to turn in your favor in regards to any matters that may be legal, or they may be to do with justice, honesty, and the truth. There's things here that you just need to be transparent. Maybe there's also a need to like reveal the truth or speak your truth. The Sun here is definitely a card to remain optimistic and positive. And yeah, is there anything else around that? Another major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. Things are definitely going to turn in your favor, but it doesn't feel like it right now. Another major arcana with the Hanged Man. Maybe right now it's like you're feeling a little trapped and stuck and like unsure how to perceive this situation, but you just need to stay focused and that things will turn in your favor. And actually you've got the Wheel here as well. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. I don't know why I need to hold that right now, maybe because I saw the Wheel of Fortune, but this is definitely a time for you to be a little bit more conscientious and discerning, and getting clarity around what you want, what your truth is in a matter or a situation. Underlying energy of this reading is the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Lovers there too. Purchasing of a house could be on the cards for some of you. We've got a for sale sign. Ten of Pentacles can be a large purchase. Ten of Pentacles is about long-term longevity, monetary success, financial abundance. What you don't see coming, we have the Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. So more work around your finances or around your business or your day-to-day activities, your routine, all of these things. There's a lot to get done when I look at this energy. You're a bit of a, maybe you got your finger in a lot of pies, or you got a lot of responsibilities. Do a little bit of this over there, go do a bit of that over here, a bit of decluttering in the house, a bit of cooking. Like you're somebody who's an all-rounder, I'm kind of feeling. Maybe that's literally your role at work, is like you do multiple tasks. But what you don't, I don't know, this is more about you than what you don't see coming, but what you don't see coming is there's actually an opportunity to come your way that helps you build something from the ground up. There's a lot of support around this. Or it also could be that this is your opportunity to give support, to step into a role where you're able to provide care, or to be able to support people. Like maybe some of you are studying to become a support worker, and then things have been a little bit tricky around that area, and you're going to see that things do work out. There's definitely some sort of message around being in a role of being able to give and having enough to give. Yeah, what you don't see coming is your ability to provide, and an opportunity that comes your way that's supported by spirit. There's a bit of unseen help in all of this energy here. In the outcome, we have, or for the tarot, we have the Hermit, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups is a birthday image, so happy birthday to anybody who's celebrating that at this time or in the coming days. Very exciting. But anyway, in the outcome, what you've got here is your wishes coming true. I think you do need I'm just hearing central nervous system, so maybe you're needing like a bit of a reset or a relax with the bath here. Maybe you're literally needing a bath or an opportunity to just tune into yourself and have a little quiet time, a bit of time alone. But your wisdom, the messages you're getting on the inside that are bringing you towards wish fulfillment are true in the outcome here. And there's success with the King of Pentacles as well. There's definitely success. There's abundance, there's growth. It's really like the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. There's lots of pentacles in your reading. Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands. So moving away from like energy and driving forward into what you really believe in. Wishes granted. What else do I want to get from this King of Pentacles? Just feel like a little bit more. Nice. Okay, Hanged Man on the bottom. We have the Strength and the Four of Swords. So some of you, like, yeah, I think you're really needing to balance out your drive and maybe even have more planning around your, like, how you are executing your things, how you're, like, the steps you need to take to reach your goals, with balancing that out with good rest. Because there's a lot to still think about and contemplate with how you're going to do things and what it is you need to do to get where you want to go. There's a bit of a need to sit down with yourself and figure out, like, what do I need to do to get my wishes to come true here, to make this work, because you've got what it takes. You're getting given an opportunity to make something work, to drive something forward, but you're also needing to have a fine balance in the way you approach it. So in the Oracle cards, we have the 6th house of sustainability. It makes sense with everything we've discussed. We'll go to the book. Feels like this reading's just like flowing out very easily. I think the last reading was like a little longer, but that's fine. It is the message. Maybe you're drawn to another pile as well. If your chart were a village map, the 6th house would be representative of the kitchen, the central kitchen, the gym, the health clinic, and the dog park. When I first saw this as well, I was feeling like some of you, or one of you, somebody out there is needing to really look into their health. If there's maybe there's a health issue that's come up and you've been told something by your GP or by your whoever specialist. And I'm just feeling like, obviously, this is not medical advice and you take the advice of your professionals, but I am feeling that there's like either need for a second opinion on something with regards to how you treat yourself, with regards to how you heal. So maybe you're needing extra specialists come in, maybe you want to see a naturopath or somebody who can help you understand the function of your body, or like I'm getting something to do with the cells. Yeah, something may have come up and you can heal yourself, and sometimes general medicine can be a little bit like, you know, medicate and operate, whereas you might want to find something a little more holistic that can really support yourself. So you may need to do a little bit of investigating around health matters. And that may also, like, I'm getting the Eight of Pentacles when I'm saying this as well. So like these are things that can't be done overnight, you know. It's something that's like a bit of a lifelong journey maybe, or at least for a few months, where you like take on a health protocol and you follow it strictly. But anyway, the 6th house speaks where you live out your daily habits, your work environment, your pets, your mind, your body connection, and how you tend to your health. The action of this card is to work smarter, not harder. The opposite of a dysfunctional situation is a sustainable ecosystem. Make your life sustainable. Look at the time, resources, love, care, and sweat you put into your life, and assess whether you are putting in as much as you get out and whether you're receiving as much as you put in. The input and output have to match. Maybe not every day, but certainly every week or month, and you cannot sustain the long haul. The 6th house concerns your daily work, not necessarily your vocation or longed for career. If you're waiting on tables to support your acting career, the 6th house speaks both of your day job and what you do towards that dream. Put in some time and effort on your dreams and bring these two paths closer to bring one and the same. Assess your work environment. Besides the money and professional trajectory, most jobs offer an opportunity to bump souls with others and a stage to work through karma and round out our personalities. Camaraderie can help to create a healthy work environment. Attitudes make all the difference. Watch where you put your mind. Nervousness can turn into chronic anxiety, which taxes your health. Give your mental hamsters something worthy to work on and keep them from merely spinning. That's the kind of the wheel here of like rambling aimlessly, of indecisiveness. Like you need to decide and put your energy into something and not, yeah. All right, anyway. Look at your daily habits and invest in good self-care. That brings me back to this one. Like it's something maybe you've just begun and you're waiting to like really step into that deeper. Make delicious, healthy food and healthy activities enjoyable. Play with the dog or talk to the wild birds. Taking time with animals can restore the spirit as well as great exercise. The challenge and the gift. So the challenge is worry can give you the illusion that you're taking care of business, but it does not further your goals. The gift is you can create a beautiful, sustainable ecosystem out of your life as you pursue a delicious, healthy work-life balance. Nice. You had the Trust the Great Mystery from the whales here. We'll have a little squares. When whale spirit appears, it's a reminder that there is a great mystery that you must accept without intellectually trying to understand it. Some things cannot be known by the mind, only experienced through the heart, through intuition, and through peripheral senses. That part, the invisible veil separating the visible world with the hidden realms. Now is the time for you to immerse yourself in the great spirit, in the great mystery of spirit, and to trust that within the invisible that you can't see, now are the seeds of your intentions being tended to by angels. It's definitely nice message there. And then we have the cherry blossoms. And I've decided to go with the dawn. Dawn messages. If you know this deck, it has both dawn or dusk. We're doing dawn today. Cherries are one of the earliest trees to bloom, and one of the first to produce fully ripened fruit. With laden branches throughout the year, it's truly a symbolic productivity and it's truly a symbol of productivity and abundance. Now is the time to engage in your own season of productivity, even if others are at rest. The circumstances have all come together to provide the perfect setting for addressing tasks you've been putting off lately. So there's more of a message here about focus and drive and things that are going to take some time. And yeah, there's like a lot of good support around you. There's a need for leadership in your own life. Chart your own course. Now we have the I Love My Body card. This is a sacred ritual, so you can take it or leave it, but you can also twist it and tweak it if you want to. But the ritual is, every part of your body is special and should be loved. From the eyes you use to look at the world, to the legs you use to walk. Make a wish for your body to be healthier and happier. Use some face or body paint to draw hearts and flowers or other positive symbols on your body. Place your hand just above your heart and say out loud, I love my body and I have wonderful wishes for it. State what you wish for your body. It's a beautiful ritual. Nice card too. The images in this deck are really, really beautiful, bold sort of colours. And then Tea Leaf Oracle, we had the Wheel of Indecisiveness already. We have Boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. We have Caterpillar, things will not always be this way, change is coming. Man, dealings or relationship with a man. Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures and a fresh start. Happiness. And younger woman, dealings or relationships with a younger woman. This could be a relationship you're in where one is younger. Doesn't have to be the woman, of course. Everyone's a little different, but yeah. That's the Tea Leaf Oracle. And that's the reading. So group 3, I hope this reading has given you some sort of comfort, clarity or guidance today. It was a bit of a choppy, interesting one. I think group 2 was pretty choppy and interesting too. All sorts of different things going on. But yeah, that's what I have. So if you'd like a private, you can book that in the description box below. And I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye group 3.